How do you evaluate if the child care that you have chosen is really right for you and your child and your family? There are 5 criteria that you need to look at before you even consider things like their educational approach or whether your neighbor says it's great. The first one is safety. Of course, the most important thing is that your kids are safe. We assume that our children are going to be safe, let's say in a daycare, because perhaps everyone is CPR certified. Although that's not necessarily true for all daycares, and CPR certification doesn't guarantee safety. You really want to know the background, the history, the story of the people that are there interacting with your children, the words that they're using, where they grew up, and what kinds of experiences they've had in their lives and how it aligns with your values. So reliability is also super important, even more so than, say, the principals of the center or the person that you're going to hire to be with your children. And that's because it can cause so much stress on a mom and a family when the care is not reliable. If you have an in-home caregiver and they're either coming to your home or you're dropping the children off and they have to take off different days and then you're scrambling. So reliability is a huge factor to keep you sane. Now, cost, of course, is an important factor as well, but not even as important as those first 2. It's got to fit your budget, but believe it or not, most families are paying between 10 and 20% of their gross income for childcare. It's just a fact of life, and while it's great if you could pay less, and sometimes you even have to pay more, it's something that is an investment in your future if you're using that childcare while you're working and gaining your skills and being promoted and putting money in your 401k. So next, you want to think about your schedule. This is very important. If you're constantly stressing to get to the daycare before they close at 6 o'clock and then paying extra money because they're charging you by the minute when you're late, it's not worth it. It may be better in the long run, and even cheaper possibly, to find somebody who can watch your kids instead of dropping them off somewhere that has strict hours. Make sure the schedule fits. And finally, the location. That's important as well, because it's got to be somewhere convenient. It's worth it to go a little further perhaps, but make sure that it's not a huge hassle. Follow those 5 and you'll be happy.